What's up, gamers? Shopmaster, aka the Gray Beard Gamer, back with another Madden NFL 16 player ratings and team breakdown. And today we talk about the Cleveland Browns. Now, the Cleveland Browns are coming off a pretty bad season, but they had a ton of draft picks. But they're also facing Josh Gordon, who is suspended for the whole 2015 season. But luckily, in Madden NFL 16 CFM, you won't have that problem, as you'll have Josh Gordon and others to help this Browns offense get kick-started. So first, I want to definitely give a big shout out to the two lucky winners who won in the drawing. So big shout out to Brundog9 and Terrence Young. You guys are entered into a free drawing for Madden NFL 16. Guys, if you want a free copy of Madden NFL 16, if you are new to the channel, it's real easy to do. All you have to do is stick that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make a comment in the comment section below. And what I want to know in this video is, would you start Johnny Manziel over Josh McCown? That is the question. I think it's pretty valid, but I think you gotta go with Johnny Manziel, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So guys, I appreciate it. Just put in the comment section what you think about these Browns. Where do you think they'll fall in the AFC North? Will they be last? AFC North is pretty competitive. I like Pittsburgh, then the Ravens, then Cincy, then Cleveland. So I predict Cleveland is going to be last. Tell me what their record is down in the comment section below, and you may win a chance for Madden NFL 16 for any system of your choice. So let's get started with these Cleveland Browns. They had a ton of draft picks, but what was amazing is that 3 of their first 5 draft picks were defensive tackles. So they drafted Danny Shelton, defensive tackle, Nate Orchard, defensive tackle, Xavier Cooper, defensive tackle, and Duke Johnson. I really like Duke Johnson. They lost Brian Hoyer. They lost Miles Austin, Jordan Cameron. They lost who went to Miami, and they lost Jabal Sheard. But they got Josh McCown. They got Brian Hartline. They got Dwayne Bowe. So it looks like they got a couple of pieces because they figured that Josh Gordon was going to get suspended again. I don't know what's going on with that guy. He is super talented, but he just makes the worst decisions, and it's just amazing that he's still in the league. They also got Randy Starks as the defensive end. So guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the depth chart for these Cleveland Browns, and let's see what they're working with, because if we're talking Madden NFL 16 CFM, they do have some young pieces there, but I think they might be just a little bit too far away for my liking. If you're a Cleveland Brown fan, you're probably loving this. I mean, defense was pretty good last year. Should be decent this year. Will the offense step up? I think that's the big question. In real life, I know Cleveland Brown fans are worried because Kyle Shanahan left, but in Madden NFL 16 CFM, you call the plays. So let's go ahead and take a look at the depth chart. Alright, so we take a look at the depth chart, and here we have Josh McCown as quarterback. You got Johnny Manziel. To me, I just think this is a no-brainer. You have to put Johnny Manziel in the #1 spot and give him a chance. I mean, Josh McCown is a veteran. He's a good journeyman quarterback, but he's going into his 13th season, and he's 35 years old. Why wouldn't you go with somebody that's 14 years younger who has just as much skill, if not more, than Josh McCown? So we're going to go with Johnny Manziel. It's going to be very interesting to see Johnny Manziel's short accuracy, mid accuracy, and deep accuracy. As we know in Madden NFL 16 CFM, or Madden NFL 16, the highest deep accuracy is Aaron Rodgers at 80. So there's no way that Johnny Manziel is going to have a 78 deep accuracy, and I think that's what's going to hurt him. It's probably going to be like a 70. His short accuracy might be good, but I also don't think he's going to be as fast as this 80. I think he's going to be more like a 76. So let's go ahead and talk about the halfback situation. You have Duke Johnson. You have Terrence West. I like Duke Johnson, but I feel him and Terrence West are, you know, pretty much the same dudes. You also have Isaiah Crowell, who I did a lot of damage with in one of my CFMs with him. As we take a look at the wide receiver spot, you're going to have Josh Gordon, because although he's suspended, he's still on the team. So you have Josh Gordon, you have Dwayne Bowe, you have Andrew Hawkins, you have Brian Hartline. This is a good 4 wide receiver. Now, of course, Dwayne Bowe is getting up there in age. Andrew Hawkins getting up there in age. But I think it's going to come down to Josh Gordon and Bowe. Can you get them the ball enough, along with Duke Johnson? As we go to the tight end spot, they lost Jordan Cameron. They have Gary Barnidge. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And they have Jim Dre, as well as some other tight ends. The offensive line, I thought, is pretty good. I think is one of the best offensive lines, young offensive lines in the game. As you can see, nobody's really 7 years Joe Thomas, but he's a beast. So as we take a look at the defensive end, you have Randy Starks, who came over, who should give him some good pass rush. But as you can see, he's old. He's going into his 11th season. You have John Hughes at left end to back him up, so you may want to try to work him in. At right end, you have Desmond Bryant going into his 6th year, so you should be good there. And your defensive tackles, like I said, they drafted a whole bunch of defensive tackles. Danny Shelton was the first defensive tackle that they drafted, 335. So the Cleveland Browns run a 3-4 defense. Then they have Kitchen at 330. It's about as big as a Kitchen. And they have Christian Topu. Again, all young guys who I think will help out, especially in real life. As we take a look at the linebackers, you have Paul Kruger, a good left outside linebacker. You have Carlos Dansby, who's getting up there in age, and you have Craig Robertson and Chris Kursky. As we take a look at the right outside linebackers, you have Barkevius Mingo, Nate Orchard. As we take a look at the DBs, you have Joe Hayden, who I really love. You have Tramon Williams, who comes over from Green Bay. You have Puwan Williams, who was a rookie last year. You have Justin Gilbert, who was a rookie last year. So you have young DBs. I love it. I love it. I love it. You got young DBs at your free safety spot. You have Jashawn Gibson. And at your strong safety spot, you have Dante Whitner, who's going into his 9th season. So if I had to say really how I like these Cleveland Browns, I love their defense. I think their defense is pretty good. It's going to be the offense, and it's going to be whether or not you really want to start Johnny Manziel. I think that's like a no-brainer. You got to start Johnny Manziel, see what he can do in his first year. Duke Johnson, solid running back, rookie running back, and then you got, again, good wide receivers. So we'll see what happens. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching the video. Tell me what you think of these these Cleveland Browns. Will they make it out of the NFC North? I don't think so. I don't even think they have a shot, but they are fun to watch. So make sure you hit me up on Twitter at ShotMaster. Join me every Tuesday night, GameChangersRadio.com. And guys, stick that like button and subscribe. And this is your boy ShotMaster, and I'll check you guys out later. Peace. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for watching the video. Do me a favor, stick that like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter at ShotMaster for more gaming news and information. And I will check you guys out later. Peace.